Well, taking the body off couldn't be easier. There are a number of screws underneath, 8 screws to take off. Once they're out, the rear part of the body comes off. Just set aside over there, and that's the bit with the moving eyes. And we can see a little bit initially in here. There's the switch, which is for controlling which direction it goes, in case on your controller turning it left sends it right, and it's set to NR or something. It shows you in the literature, and that's polarity reversing. There's the motor, that will be the gearbox, drive. It's all the drive mechanism is there, and oh, that's off as well. So there are the moving eyes of Thomas, which you can do something with if you wanted. So there we've got Thomas's moving eyes. Sorry, it was off camera obviously when I was messing about with it. So that's the smoke box part, and we have a stripped down Thomas ready to change. Further stripped down with lots of prizing. That's the moving eye mechanism, taken off the front, 4 screws and a bit of prizing. Lots of prizing to remove the buffer beam detail, but it's going to be easier to mask up the red of the buffer beam if I'm going to spray the foot plate, not foot plate, the frame black. Obviously the wheels will have to go, and the underside might need to go black as well, in order to give it a more prototypical look. But that then looks like a very robust, solid 060 motorised chassis. I intend to, oh, there's the lamp off the front. I intend to reuse as much of the Thomas body as possible, rather than scratch building anything on top of that or buying any sort of kit to put on top of that. I don't know. There might be other approaches available. There's an interesting site which shows something about the history of where Thomas came from. It's called PEGNSEAN.net, and this is suggesting that Thomas is derived from a London, Brighton and South Coast Railway loco designed by L.B. Billington, called the E2060 tank loco. And this is seen at Brighton in 1913, and the differences between Thomas and this are no Westinghouse gear on Thomas, no front steps on Thomas, splashes added to Thomas. It's the extended tank version of this tank loco. There was one without the extended tank, and no down curl in the foot plate, and rear down sweep it's called on that one. But clearly the suggestion is that that's what it's been derived from, and so if you're reverting it to a loco, that's the most likely one you'd revert it to.